MU family back again. It's your boy Mikey D.
And it's your girl Hazel. And today, as you guys can tell by the title, what are we doing?
We are talking about the craziest, hottest topic, the most important topic going on right now in the world, which is the Russia-Ukraine war.
This is something different.
World War III, whatever.
We do on our channel. We just wanted to get this out the way.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a pretty big topic going on, and you know, we might as well, you know. Alright y'all, so before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down below any other topics you want us to cover in like a video, whether it's our opinion or whether it's so yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so there's another big thing going on from the whole conflict going on over there right now. It's the gas prices, right? Gas prices are highest crap. Food prices, if you haven't noticed, food prices when you go grocery shopping, you don't get that much for your money now. A lot of people don't realize this, but by Biden putting sanctions on this country, Russia, which is Russia's just as bad as China is, right? Well, I don't understand why he's doing that, because in all honesty, Putin already knew what was going to happen, the repercussions. He knew what was going to happen. He knew what Biden was going to do already, so that's why he did it, because he doesn't care. He's like, oh well, I mean, it's going to affect your country's people more than my country's people, and right now it is. Gas prices are soaring. They might even hit 15 bucks by the end of the month. It's already $7 down in LA right now. We're in Fresno, California, so it's not that bad here. It's like $5 a gallon, but it's still, that's not good. I mean, I'm not a Trump supporter. Neither of us are Trump supporters. Neither of us.
And I feel like anybody who is making these jokes on the internet about all this stuff about gas prices,
TikTok.
It's not funny, because this is people out here, just because y'all can afford the stuff that live in LA. Some people that, you know, because evidently you in LA for a reason, or you moved from LA to LA from wherever you're from. Move
anywhere that's a high class place that costs a lot of money. There should be no complaining there, because y'all live there because you can afford to live there, right? Unless you live in LA and you can't afford to live there, then get out.
Yes.
I don't know why you're still there. But the thing is, and that's what she talks about. She's on TikTok. And she sees a lot of videos. She shows me a lot of videos. It pisses me off though. A lot of videos about how these people are
the thing that makes me mad about the TikToks is that majority, I'm not even going, because okay, the whole thing is they making jokes about I see more jokes about gas than food. And the thing about it, it's not funny. And the thing about it is that I'm pretty sure the people that's making jokes out of it is not thinking like, they probably thinking the people at the gas is gassing the price.
Yeah, gas station employees don't make the price of gas.
Yeah, so and I don't see no things about Joe Biden on TikTok at all. All I see is more about these jokes about gas when he's the cause of the gas.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was telling Mike if it was a vice versa, if it was Trump in office right now,
I was just about to say that.
And gas is I was about to say, y'all have seen every meme known to man about Trump, but
I remember when Trump was in office and everyone was like, if you voted for Trump, then you should never complain about anything that's going on right now because you voted for it. So the same thing goes, keep that same energy.
Yeah, but
same thing
you
goes
don't
for
see
Biden.
that. You don't see people complaining about Joe Biden. They think he's a hero.
They think that he's the he's Captain America, like Superman.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that Joe Biden just gave the Ukrainian government, or whatever you're going to call it, $13 billion, right? But yet Americans were suffering for stimulus checks the past 2 years, and we got not we, but in general, we got more stimulus checks from Trump than we did Biden.
Yeah.
But the Biden, they were arguing for 6 months about it, but yet it takes them 3 minutes or 30 minutes or delegation, whatever they were doing in Congress, to give Ukraine, which is obviously, in my opinion, they're a corrupt government, very corrupt. He's giving them money, a lot of money, $13 billion?
Yeah.
That's you could save poor people in America, but we would rather take care of another country's people more than our own citizens.
Yeah.
That's why I think not America, but I think our government hates us. Our government truly hates us, and the only reason why why there's a war in Russia, I think, is because of Joe Biden, in my opinion. Because where was this whole thing when Trump was in office?
Right.
Because I don't know if you know this, I found this out yesterday by watching my favorite YouTuber, one of my favorite YouTubers, Michael Francis. He's another YouTuber. He's like an ex-mob guy, or whatever. But he was talking about this. I didn't realize this. When Obama was in office, Putin tried to, well, he annexed Crimea. Crimea is like a part of Ukraine that's really close to Russia, and he was trying to make that part of Ukraine, part of Russia too. And that happened during the Obama administration. Then Trump got in office and all that stuff stopped. Everything stopped. A bunch of war stopped. I mean, the war in Afghanistan and Iraq was going on a little bit, but for everything else, there was no new war that's happened.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as Biden got in office, everything went down. He did the Keystone Pipeline. which is another thing because gas is going up. We can't even make our own gas anymore. We don't even produce our own gas anymore. Our own fossil fuels. We go to Russia. We go to Afghanistan to get oil. We don't. Why? And my grandma, I didn't even know this. My grandma used to work at the Keystone Pipeline a long time ago, way before I was born. This is in like the 60s probably. She used to, maybe before that, the 50s, when she was like 30 years old. So it's like, everything that Joe Biden has touched since he's become in office has gone to SHIT.
And that's the thing, nobody
wants to blame him.
Yeah.
Like, and I know people, I personally do know people who voted for Biden, and none of them want to give him responsibility. None of them want to blame the responsibility on him. It's always, oh, it's not his fault. But yet, when Trump was in office, everything was his fault.
And it's sad that the media, like, they made Trump so a bad guy that it's everybody, when it voted, it was voting
CNN.
time. Yeah, so when it was voting time, everybody voted for Joe Biden and had no clue that Joe Biden is the most racist person ever. He says the most racist things, and everybody thinking, it's funny. It's not funny.
I've heard literally probably about 5 times Joe Biden
I'm not
said the
saying
N-word.
Trump is perfect, but I feel like he has his flaws too. But I'm just saying that he was more fit for our country.
You know what's crazy? My whole life, at least since I can remember, I don't ever remember voting at all. Not one time. Maybe one time.
I ain't gonna lie. I voted into around Obama time because that's when I was 18, right? Yeah, I was around 18, 09.
Yeah.
So that was the time, and I didn't have no clue who to vote for. Blah 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 blah. And my grandma, rest in peace, she passed away. She basically influenced me to vote for Democrats and Obama and all them because he was the first black. But then I came to realization that that's what they wanted. They wanted to make it seem like
identity politics. That's what it's called. Basically, before Obama came in office, there was no black president, so it was like there was no arguing between like political parties. But ever since Obama came in office, it's been about he's black. He's black.
He's not even black. He's like these people at the corner store.
They're Punjabis, whatever you call them.
Indian,
I don't want to.
Whatever they racist. He's not that
Osama Hussein.
Yeah.
Bin Laden. I know Osama. Barack Hussein.
That's not even a black. That's not
like Hussein, Saddam Hussein. Ring a bell?
Yeah.
So it's like and by the way, here
just like Kamala Harris.
Oh yeah, and just like the new Supreme Court justice that Biden.
Yeah, all these people they doing it just.
None of them are good people. Trust me. If y'all didn't know, Kamala Harris used to be a prosecutor in this California, right? Yeah. And she used to lock a lot of, not my skin color up. She used to lock a lot of people of her skin color up for.
All I feel like is a lot of us black color people need to do more research instead of listen to the media because the media, they think the media have the best interest in our hearts when they don't. It's like they fooling y'all in every type of way, and then when things happen like the gas and the food prices go up, y'all don't want to accept the fact that the people in the office is doing it. Y'all just saying that because y'all just thinking it's just going up because it's going up. No, y'all voting for the stuff to happen.
It's like people voting for their own demise.
And then y'all complain about it. Like, come on now, we could do better than that. And that's the thing, they've been doing this for years and years and years, and that's why they could get over us black people because they think we so naive and we believe everything.
In my opinion, since we're a black and white couple and we get along with political stuff because we actually agree on the same things, which is good. You're supposed to agree on the same things.
Because I see stuff for what it is too. It ain't like, oh, he's telling me all this stuff. It's like he is telling me stuff, but at the same time, I'm researching it.
I mean, for one, I have parents who worked in the government. Yeah. They kind of still do. They're like retired, but
it ain't like he's steering me the wrong way. That's another thing about my family is that they kind of. I don't know how to say this.
They don't like me?
Yeah, they don't like him because of his point of view, but at the same time, it's like, it ain't like he's steering me, oh, let's go to the bridge and jump off and die together. Like, he's steering me in the right path. And
I can see if I was like, no, vote for Trump, vote for Trump.
I'm not saying either party is good because it's like they say, the same bird but different wing, they still work together.
Yep, exactly.
So,
and it's crazy. It's crazy because, like, she has a mind of her own. I found out she did the same thing to me, but it's not like I'm controlling her and telling her what's like. No, everything is. That's why I wanted to do another reason why I wanted to do the video because we're a black and white couple.
Yeah,
interracial. So people automatically think, oh, you're black, you voted for Biden. You white, you voted for Trump or Obama.
And like, say for instance, another thing too. Like yesterday, for example, when that lady brought our groceries up, she was a black lady. Wouldn't she thought you were just a plain racist person because you was white? but she didn't even go upstairs and know that she got a black woman upstairs. That's what another thing about black people is that they judge before they can even get to know a person. Stereotype too. So
like when I go to the grocery store by myself, I see other black people and they look at me like they give me like a stank face, and I'm like, little do y'all know, not only do I have a black wife, but I also have a mixed child.
Yeah,
right there. So it's like
we have to start doing this judge people.
That's what we gotta do as society is come together and stop fighting and bickering about things. Just realize
just
realize it's us against them, not the other way around. Them versus us. It's us against them. Them, they don't care. If we rise up and we come together as a collective people and rise up against them, there's nothing they can do about it because there's more of us than them. Obviously, there's more of us. Look, we have 300 million people.
That's the thing, though. They don't want to. That's why they always censor people and all that stuff because they don't want everybody to come together. They want everybody to be divided.
And another thing is, I was about to say this before. My parents, well, especially my mom, she has worked in the government. She was high up in the government, not high up, but she was high enough. But she wasn't on TV and stuff like that. Yeah. But she was high enough up, right? And I was in the military for a while, right? So I have experience with war, military, conflicts, all that stuff. And my mom, she even told me when Joe Biden became president that, how do you say it? She realized that the government is corrupt. Like she knew, she was high enough up that she wasn't part of the corruption, but she definitely saw it.
Yeah. Right? So situation and all ever since like I feel like the past probably like 2 years, it made everybody like relationships fail.
Because of
family fail.
Because of that thing, big C, little V.
Yeah, that too, and politics. It has to do with it. Because when they're with somebody and they.
To be honest with you, I know a lot of veterans can understand what I'm saying and relate to this. When I was in the military, we never bring up politics. Chill. We never bring up politics. We never bring up the president. We never bring up anything that's political. We only thing we really brought up was military stuff. You know, sports. Yeah. You know, drinking, whatever you want to say, whatever you can do on the weekends. Stuff like that. We never brought up politics. Never. But now, you go on TikTok and all these army people on TikTok, it's so cringe. All these army, navy, marines, it's mostly just army because I see a lot of army people from what I see on Instagram. A lot of them are like, this one girl was crying and she's like a desk jockey. In the military, the desk jockeys, people who work behind a desk, they don't do a lot of hardcore stuff like the rest of us do. She was crying because she was scared that we might go to war with Russia and Ukraine, and she was saying that basically she didn't sign up for that. Like, she's like, no one comes in the military thinking that they're going to go to war. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's the reason why people go in the military. It's to maybe go to war. And maybe, you know, get some free college or get some free healthcare, you know, like that stuff. But it's not, you're not going to go in the military, man, I'm never going to go to war, man. I might as well go in the military to get free money, you know, to get us. So, I don't understand, like, a lot of military, and that's what makes me fearful. The military is weak now. I got a couple more things to talk about. The military is very weak now, right? I've noticed it the past 5 years. At least, I would say since 2017. I got in 2015, and it was going downhill then, too. I saw it, and I was glad I got out, because I was getting med-boarded out anyway. But now, it's, she sees it, I see it. People are crying, people are sensitive. People are, like, they're twerking in their videos. Like, I'm not saying you can't dance, but if you're in the military and you're on TikTok, take the uniform off. Yeah. Take the uniform off. Do not wear a uniform in your TikTok videos, because it's not professional, first of all. And if when I was in the military, if you would have ever done a video on, if TikTok was around back then, and because trust me, we got in trouble for being on our phones while we were at work. Yeah. But nowadays, you're at work and doing twerking, and TikTok people being alive, trying to collect money.
Like, I'll be on my TikTok scrolling to the For You page, and people be on there, like in the hair store live, in the Domino's live, in the Wingstop live. Like, if I had a job right now, I don't know if I could work there, because we never had, like when I was working at FedEx, we couldn't even take our phones into the job. Now I see people in FedEx with phones.
It's sad. Like, it's sad. The whole, in my mind, well, because I'm ex-military, the whole military community has gone down. The standards have gone down. And I know a lot of people who are still in the army, and they want to get out. They want to get out so bad because it's so bad, and it's like everyone's like divided now. Like, the extremism thing is going on, it's so bad. But the military thing is, don't talk about that. I just wanted to let that, because I have like things on my mind. I want to get that out before I forget about it. And one of the last things I want to talk about was, okay, everyone knows that Obama and Biden were president and vice president. They were like BFFs. The whole 8 years, right? The whole 8 years they were there together, right? Little do you guys know that Obama felt a certain type of way about Biden the whole time he was in office, right? Like, everyone on the news was like, oh, they're best friends, they hold hands, they eat hot dogs together, they go to parties together, whatever. that wasn't how it was behind the scenes. That was the media portraying that. That's why I think whenever the media says something or whatever they cover, it's not real. It's not real. It's like staged events is what I'm talking about. So this is the first one. This is the first, and I'm gonna put these on the screen. Okay, I'll put these on the screen so y'all can pause the video if you want to, because then there's gonna be a lot. So you can pause it, take a screenshot or whatever. But this is what Obama said about Joe Biden, and this was probably when he was in, but it just came out like this year. So apparently, Obama said that he said, do not underestimate Joe Biden's ability to mess things up. He said another word. He said the F word. But this is what he said. Barack Obama reportedly spoke with a Democrat expressing his private doubts about Joe Biden becoming the nominee in 2020. So this was in 2020. This is what he said. He said the former president said, don't underestimate Joe's ability to F things up. Right? So that's Obama saying that about Joe Biden. Then this is another one. I don't know if you know who Robert Gates is, but Robert Gates was the former Secretary of Defense when Obama was in office, okay? This is what he said about Joe Biden. He said, Joe Biden has been wrong on nearly every major foreign policy and national security issue over the past 4 decades, 40 years. So he's been wrong on pretty much everything he's ever done in 40 years on foreign policy, which is weird because I know people who voted for Joe Biden just based on foreign policy, okay? The next thing is, this is what Obama said. Obama, he tried to reportedly get Joe Biden not to run for president against Hillary, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Obama didn't feel comfortable about Joe Biden becoming, Joe Biden, what's it called? What was the word I was looking for? He didn't feel comfortable with, this is what it was. Here goes. It says, in 2016, Obama pressured Biden to sit out of the race in 2016 because he believed Hillary Clinton was best at continuing his legacy. Even though he didn't pan out for Obama, he still tried to talk to Biden out of running. So he didn't even want Biden to run for president. He didn't want Biden to run for president because he knew that Biden was going to F things up. This is another thing he said. Basically, Obama felt very uneasy about Biden because he was basically like an unguided missile. Like he's just off the cuff on everything he does. This is the last thing I'll put up on the thing. Several of Mr. Obama's aides were said to have believed that Biden took discussions in the wrong direction while he was vice president. So, I'm almost done with this video, but I got, there's one thing that I have to say left, okay? Okay. Y'all know what Tupac said in the song he made? I don't know what song it was. But it says, they got money for wars, but can't feed the poor.
I forgot the song too.
Right?
You know it's funny when it rains and pours. They got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. Said it ain't.
And the crazy part about Ukraine is, the last thing I'm talking about Ukraine is not part of NATO. Ukraine is not part of NATO. Everyone thinks that Ukraine is part of NATO. No. You know why? I don't think Ukraine would want, I don't even think NATO would let them be a part of them. Because of what's going on right now. That's why NATO doesn't want them to be part of them, because Russia, it's already going on right now. I don't even know why Russia's doing this, to be honest with you, but I mean, if you understand what I'm saying, if Ukraine was part of NATO, it would have been a war already, but there's pretty much already a war going on right now without them being part of it. So it is what it is. But yeah, Joe Biden signed a bill in to give $13 billion to Ukraine. But he can't give money to us. $13 billion, if us, society got $13 billion, a lot of things would be solved.
Homelessness,
the food, the road, the education system, the healthcare, the hospitals,
yes.
The VA. I'm a veteran. I don't even go to the VA. I hate going to the VA. They can fix the VA.
Right.
We do the whole VA.
You
could have $1 billion would do the whole VA, and they would have 17 more billion to do whatever they want. I don't get it. I don't get why they're giving all this money to them. It is what it is. All I can say is that I'm gonna say the last thing is that whatever's going on right now, I feel like it's the person in office's fault.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who else to blame?
I mean, who can you blame? Who else can you blame? Who else? Come on. If you're a Biden supporter, please comment down below how you feel about this video. Comment down below your opinions on things. Who do you think is to blame? If you're a Trump supporter, obviously you're probably going to agree with us.
Yeah.
But if you're a Biden supporter, please comment down below if you don't agree with us, why you don't agree with us, who do you think is responsible for this stuff, and that's all I got for y'all. That's all we got for y'all.
Yeah,
I guess
so.
So.
We hope you liked the video.
Hope you liked the video.
We've been trying trying to get this video about, because it's something different than what we usually do on our channel, so we don't know if you guys will enjoy this.
Plus, it's a big deal going on.
Yeah,
so.
it's a very, very hot topic, so.
And I ain't gonna like it. Comment down below. It doesn't matter to us. It's all good.
Yes.
All love, good vibes.
Comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.